everyone, and welcome to this edition of CABE Conversations. I'm Ann Baldwin, joined in this segment by Patrice McCarthy, and she is the General Counsel and also the Deputy Director of CABE, the Connecticut Association of Boards of Education. So we're here today to share with some of your members and some of your potential members about all the great things that CABE does for your public school boards. And one of the things that I want to start with, Patrice, is advocacy. Explain what that means to an organization like CABE.
Advocacy is incredibly important, and as a statewide organization, we are poised to have a significant impact in a number of venues on behalf of all boards of education in the state. We advocate before the General Assembly on a regular basis. We also advocate before the State Board of Education, other state agencies. We lobby members of Congress, and we also have an advocacy role in the courts.
So you're not only an attorney as far as your background goes, but you're also, along with Sheila McKay in your office, you're registered lobbyists. How important is it to have a seat, in the rooms, if you will, when all these policies and procedures are being determined so that they understand the perspective of boards of education?
It's critically important. We are at the legislature on a daily basis throughout the legislative session, and also talking to legislators as they begin to prepare for each upcoming session, when they start to think about issues that they want to address and how they want to approach those issues. But we lobby individual legislators, we attend all of the significant committee meetings, all education committee meetings, of course, but also many other committees that address issues impacting public education. And we not only testify ourselves, but even more importantly, we help prepare school board members to testify before the General Assembly.
Because they have to understand the perspective. It's, in my opinion, it's easy to make laws and to pass mandates, but they have to truly understand the impact on public education and on the school boards, big ones and little ones all across Connecticut.
That's right, and legislators are addressing a multitude of issues on many different subject matter, and they can't possibly have the expertise in each of those areas. So that's our responsibility to bring that information forward to them, and also to make sure that we get the information about the local impact from school boards.
So you've had such a great impact, and people respect the expertise of CABE, that your organization and many of your members have actually been invited to sit at the table when policies and legislative impact are being discussed. I mean, how important is that?
That's right. There are many committees, even more so now than in the past, where the legislature has created those committees in order to make recommendations for upcoming legislative issues. And the fact that we can be in those discussions is a way to make sure that the voice of school boards is heard from the very beginning of the conversation. We also work to create coalitions with other groups, and those can be informal, as you're in the halls of the Capitol and you grab another lobbyist and talk about an issue that you have a shared perspective on, to the much more formal coalitions that CABE is involved in on a statewide basis.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for watching this edition of CABE Conversations. Again, on behalf of Patrice McCarthy from the Connecticut Association of Boards of Education, I'm Ann Baldwin, and we'll see you again next time.